Here are 3 lessons to get you started on changing your own financial mindset. You naturally tend to replicate your parents' income strategies. If you want to control your finances, you first have to realize you're the one at the wheel. Don't despise rich people. Lesson 1. You probably try to make money the same way your parents do. Imagine your mom makes an awesome chocolate cake, I hope she does, and you wanted to bake one yourself. You'd probably turn to her for advice and ask, "Hey mom, how are you making that chocolate cake?" Your mom would then tell you the recipe and help you get it right. But when you ask her why you're doing things in a certain way, her answer might be, "Well, that's the way I've learned to do it from your grandma. It's the way we've always made chocolate cake." If that sounds familiar, then you're in for a treat. Now look at how you make your money. Does it maybe also resemble almost exactly what your parents have done for years? Not only is it very common for sons of doctors to become doctors, daughters of lawyers to become lawyers, but also for us to just take the same approach to our careers overall, that we've seen our parents take our entire life. If your dad has a regular job, you'll probably also get a regular job. If your parents own a business, you're likely to start one at a young age, and so on. While entirely natural, replicating the income habits of our parents won't work for most of us. We strive for more, after all. But what can you do to break old thought patterns? Lesson 2. Realize you're the one in charge, to start taking control of your money. Let's paint a mental picture. At the beginning of the month, your paycheck arrives. Now imagine every single dollar bill is a passenger on a bus, and over the course of the month, that bus drives along, and everyone gets off at a different stop. Some dollars leave at the rent stop, some leave at the grocery stop, some get off at the dry cleaners, and so on. When you think of this metaphor, do you see yourself sitting in the very last row, just watching all of your precious dollar bills leave the bus, with someone else in the driver's seat? It's not uncommon for us to wonder at the end of the month, where did it all go? And feeling like a victim, because so many others have taken all of our money. But the truth is, you're the one in the driver's seat, and have been all along. Realizing you're the one who's in control of all of your finances is the first step to making a change. Instead of sitting in the backseat, watching your money disappear, while blaming the government, your employer or the economy, step up to your job as a bus driver. You decide who gets off at which stop, no one else. Stop complaining. Analyze where you're spending too much money and adjust accordingly. Lesson 3. Don't despise rich people. This one struck me because it was subtle, yet I could see the truth in it. If you hate rich people, you will never get rich. Having a positive attitude towards wealth and money is a prerequisite of attracting it. That doesn't mean you should show off all the time, but you can't envy or mistrust current millionaires while hoping to become one yourself. Thinking with such a scarcity mindset will block you from engaging with millionaires, learning from their material and truly embracing what they have to teach you. I've done this before. I'd think of problems I'd have once I got rich, such as friends only wanting my money, or that being rich might make me a bad person. This is nuts. First of all, it's not a problem you and I currently have, so don't waste time and energy trying to solve it. Second, it's very unlikely to happen. So quit the complaints and start objectively looking at what you have to do, then take those steps, so you can start learning from the right people. Who would I recommend Secrets of the Millionaire Mind summary to? The 21-year-old, who's been working for 5 years, and always scrambles to meet ends meet at the end of the month. The 39-year-old who realized she exactly modeled her parents' financial behavior, and anyone who keeps pointing fingers at the government, their boss or the economy.